Welcome back, folks, one and all, to Let's Play Spunty's Reign. And when we last left off, I was chasing some dudes. Chasing a lot of dudes. But we shall persevere, as we always do, conquering people left and right and center. You're welcome to actually stop at some point, please. I'd really actually like to conquer you. I'm not quite sure why it's not letting me. Please. I am getting bored of chasing you. Okay, the Sea Raiders just took one look at me and went, "Nope!" and just started fleeing in terror. That is acceptable. You are allowed to flee. In fact, I recommend flee. Oh, hello. No, that did not actually help me catch either of you. Another fight going on. One where the Swadians are being horribly outnumbered. Like, horribly, horribly outnumbered. Well, you guys made a mistake going that way, didn't you? Look, I'm going to capture one of you, and I'd actually rather capture the deserters. I'd rather capture the deserters, because the deserters will actually give me troops immediately, like manhunters. I wouldn't mind having a few of those lying around. Oh good! They spawned another group of deserters. They actually literally just spawned another group of deserters. And that's another 1,871 dinars, which is also not too bad at all. And more deserters. Oh come on! Can't I capture one of these? You guys are going really fast because you're archers. You guys aren't going really fast, but that doesn't matter. So I can't capture you. I get the feeling if my chasing people days are done, if I cannot actually physically reach anyone, ever. What are step bandits doing all the way out here? Perhaps they're people I chased wildly at one point. That is a possibility. I could very well have just chased them to the ends of the earth. In fact, I'm giving up on you. I'm actually giving up on you. And I didn't think I'd ever give up on anyone in this. But I am, purely because I can't actually do anything with this. Like, I really can't. That's absurd. 0.1 speed was the difference between that and me actually ever capturing them at all. And I couldn't capture them. And I'm running out of grain. I'm very slowly earning money. And this is very slowly. With all the food I have to buy and the morale I need to keep up, like, it's difficult actually to keep this team in good spirits. And war is happening everywhere, and I have not a thing to capture. Like, Dramog actually, like, that castle would be just brilliant. If I could just capture that castle, just have two castles right next to each other, that would be brilliant. But I get the feeling that's not going to happen anytime soon, so I just need to continue. 11 recruits. Is there anything I can do to help you guys? Like, anything at all? Anything? Nothing? No. Oh well. Off we go, over here, to talk to this man. Hello! What can I do for you? Nothing. This is becoming a running theme, good sir. I ask you if you need help, you say no. And then I dump more dudes off here. At least it's helping the garrison grow, I suppose. Now it's 141 men. How is your castle doing today, sir? Are you fully stocked and ready for battle, or have you recently had to throw a lot of troops away? Are we talking 100 people? Are we talking too many people? 142. And I can have an army of 75. That is a lot of archers, though. And the fact that there is a guy right there is also not very good. Well, what can you do? You just carry on as you do. You get more people. And eat more food. What have we got? Dried meat, cabbages, apples, cheese, and not beef. Beef likes going out of date. Going out of style. Right, so if I can't capture steppe bandits, and I can't even capture sea raiders, what kind of bandits can I actually capture? Are there any bandits I can actually capture? This is a good question. Like, I could go over there, but I want to stay nearby, so I suppose Drim is probably the best place. I am looking at this castle and thinking, Halma or Nara? Nara would make a nice little kingdom for me. They'll make a lovely little kingdom. However, I don't have Nara, so I can't think about Nara. Or anything like that. Oh! Hello! It's not so bad, I suppose, that. Drim? Okay, they are planning something. They're at war, their marshal is on the roam, and they are planning something by being near Drim. I can tell that. There's Iron Greaves. And I don't think they're the ones that I like to equip. Anything cool in the arms thing? Balanced throwing daggers? No, so pretty much no. There's nothing interesting. And there won't be any interesting deserters or some such, because there's a massive army. A massive army does wonders for you not having a lot of deserters around. They tend to see a big horde of troops and... Oh. No, I ain't catching them, so I'm not even going to try. I'm not even going to attempt it, because I can't. Remember back in the day when we only had about 10 or 20 people, and while I could capture armies, catch up to our people who had, say, 30, you didn't want to, because they were running at me! Oh my word. They took Tilbert Castle from the Swadians. Well, I can't take that anymore. How weak is Tilbert Castle, actually? I sense an opportunity here. I sense an opportunity to be very, very sneaky. Who are these people at war with? Just the Swadians. It is a prime opportunity to go and conquer something. I could try. No, it's not smart. It's not smart. They're only at war with the Swadians, and that war is going to end soon. Spuntytopia was a prime opportunity because it was Swadia. Swadia are always getting their asses kicked. And as such, it's a very good thing to try and steal. These people are just right there in Ravendin. If I went and decided to attack that castle, they would be over there like a shot, probably before I could even besiege it. And they would have it back. They would completely have it back. It's not worth doing. It's not even worth trying. Not at that point, anyway. Not at that point. It's difficult to actually decide that you're not going to attack something, but I think that's the right decision. I really do. I really think that's the right choice to make. Now, if I had an army of 50 Swadian knights, not only would I be able to catch up with everything, but nothing would be able to resist my extreme power. Of course, you might also have the... Hello. One more crossbowman. You might also have the problem that... Hello! I can catch you guys. Tundra bandits. Yes! We have something that I can attack. More importantly, we have someone that I can recruit. That is, if anybody actually survives long enough. I'm putting money on probably not. Tundra bandits have their thing. Unfortunately, they're also getting horribly maimed. Fortunately, I managed to actually knock them unconscious. Because otherwise, the only thing that's going to happen is they're all going to die. Trust me, you want to get hit by the king here. The king has the right idea. The king wants you all to live. And by live, I mean not die. Right. You, sir. Nope, you got hit by a sword. Sword is not very conductive to living. Hey, Jashavi. Me one. That's a nice hat you have there. It's very silly. 6 wounded. I'll take that. Capture all of you. Steal your loot. And probably sell it for a pittance. But the dinars and the experience is what I wanted. Yes. Because now we have a sharpshooter and another 2 knights. That is what I wanted. I wanted the knights. The knights make it all worth it. And at some point I can probably recruit these prisoners. But not right now. Not right now. Hello, Sea Raiders! You... Oh, I am... Oh, no! You're faster than me. You're all faster than me. The Rhodoks and the Saranid Sultanate's peace treaty has expired. I really would like to capture these guys, actually. Oh, there's something over here. I really actually go over here. There's usually nothing actually here. Because there isn't anything here. There's just a big open space of nothing. And impenetrable mountains over there. Impenetrable mountains. Oh, there is a village. Fisdnar. Imagine being in Fisdnar. I mean, that is a village of nothing. There is nothing there. Hello, I am the resident ruler of Fisdnar. Where nothing happens. Because we are so isolated. What castle controls there? I bet it's Richeveg. I bet it's Richeveg. Where on earth has that guy actually gone? He's up there. There's nowhere you can physically run to. There's nowhere he can run to because I backed him into a corner. I like this. This is good. Let's carry on doing that. Let's carry on doing that indeed. So, let's capture some people. And let's get some manhunters. 7 of them for winning this. The music is like this because it doesn't think we are going to have a difficult time. And they're right. This is a merry stroll in the park. Remember to begin with those Sea Raiders? Reminiscing already, I know. But I'd fight Sea Raiders, and they'd maul me. I'd have to recover after a while. Not anymore. Now it's a merry jaunt into Sea Raider land. We knocked 3 unconscious. Which, you know, isn't bad. But more importantly, I get to hire 7 manhunters. And I get 7 people's worth of loot. Unfortunately, I'm now stuck in a corner. But I get another Swadian knight. And that's also good. I think we should probably head home. This way. So when we come back, folks, I shall continue murdering everyone. Catch you later. See you then. Later.